Donald Trump has once again found himself in the headlines. But this time, it's not for a political rally or a controversial tweet. In a surprising move, Trump is providing free housing for 275 linemen at his Mar-a-Lago resort as they prepare for the landfall of Hurricane Milton. The news has caused quite a stir, leaving many asking, why is Trump offering such support? What does this mean for the workers, the region, and perhaps most interestingly, Trump's public image? Let's set the scene. Florida is bracing for Hurricane Milton, a Category 4 storm with a trajectory set to wreak havoc across the southeast coast. The storm is expected to knock out power in several counties, leaving millions of people in the dark. Utility companies have called in linemen from across the country to restore power as quickly as possible after the storm hits. These men and women are essentially the first responders of the electrical grid, tasked with restoring power in what will undoubtedly be dangerous and challenging conditions. But here's where it gets interesting. 275 of these linemen won't be staying in run-of-the-mill accommodations. No, they'll be residing in none other than Trump's luxurious Mar-a-Lago resort. The former president is reportedly footing the bill for their stay, offering them shelter, meals, and access to the resort's amenities while they prepare for the hurricane. For many, this is an unexpected move by Trump, known more for his lavish lifestyle and business ventures than for his charity. But is this simply an act of goodwill, or could there be more to it? Let's break this down. Trump has long had a complicated relationship with Florida, the state he officially made his home in 2019 after leaving New York. Mar-a-Lago, his winter White House, is a symbol of wealth, power, and exclusivity. It's a place where celebrities, politicians, and dignitaries have dined and vacationed. And now, linemen, some of whom may have never imagined stepping foot in such a high-end location, are sleeping in the same rooms once reserved for world leaders and A-list celebrities. On the surface, this seems like a noble and generous move. After all, housing 275 workers free of charge is no small gesture. Trump's resort is known for its extravagant suites and fine dining, and the cost of lodging for such a large group would likely run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. By providing this accommodation, Trump is alleviating a significant burden for the linemen and their employers. Others speculate that Trump may be trying to shift the narrative surrounding Mar-a-Lago, which has often been portrayed as a playground for the rich and powerful. By opening its doors to the linemen, Trump is showing a different side of the resort, one that supports the working class in times of crisis. It's a public relations move that could paint Mar-a-Lago in a more accessible and down-to-earth light, even if only temporarily. Still, the linemen themselves seem grateful. Many have expressed surprise and appreciation for the high-end accommodations, noting that their typical living conditions during storm recovery efforts are far less comfortable. "We usually stay in motels or makeshift lodgings near the affected areas," one lineman shared. "This is a totally different experience. I never thought I'd be staying at a place like Mar-a-Lago." In the end, whether Trump's gesture is motivated by altruism, political strategy, or public relations, one thing is clear: the linemen are being taken care of in a way that is far beyond what they are used to. As Hurricane Milton barrels toward Florida, these workers are gearing up to face the storm head-on, and having a comfortable place to rest and recharge could make all the difference in their ability to do their jobs effectively. Of course, the real test will come after the storm passes. Only time will tell. And as for the linemen, they'll be returning to work knowing that, at least for a few days, they lived the Mar-a-Lago experience, an experience few ever get to enjoy. Maybe after the power is restored, they'll have a story to tell for years to come about that time Donald Trump put them up in one of the most exclusive resorts in the world, all in the name of a hurricane. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next storm or the next unexpected move from Trump.